Many people had told me about 3 years ago when I went to AM only that they said, when are you going to go back to FM? Well, I'm back.
That's fantastic. You
Thank
guys
you.
really sound good this way.
All right, keep it on FM. I want to sound the best, all right?
Definitely.
All right. Hi, who's this?
Yeah, this is Greg.
Hi, Greg. Where are you calling from?
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne. How's it sound on the stereo side?
It sounds real nice.
Does it? Well,
It sure does.
I want to show you my best side, or sides in this case, so keep it on FM 97 if you have to, all right?
I will.
Gotcha. Hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Nick.
Hi, Nick. Where are you calling from?
Canoga Park.
Okay, Nick, what's it sound like in FM stereo this morning?
Well, I haven't listened to it personally, but my friend called me up, and she was so upset. She thought you moved.
Well, if she was listening to me on TenQ, how could I have moved?
No, she was listening to you on K97.
Well, that's it. I'm here also.
Well, she thought she'd moved because you did not said K97 FM, and she was...
Well, K-Hits 97 and AM now 1020. Try it both ways today. 513, 10Q and K-Hits 97. Paid for loving you with K-Hits 97 at 517. Somebody else is on there. I just want to talk to as many people as I can as we try and size this whole thing up. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Millie Bridgewater.
Millie?
Yeah.
How you doing, Millie?
Fine. I'm calling from Coachella.
Coachella?
Yeah.
How do we sound at Coachella?
Well, you sound beautiful on FM.
You glad to see me back there?
Well, yeah, you used to be at KDES, didn't you?
Where?
Didn't you used to be on KDES once in a while?
Millie, I got to tell you a secret. We're going to have a human cloning experiment this morning with probably a famous personality, even better than I am, but I've never had myself cloned.
Oh.
No, it wasn't me.
I thought I heard you on KDES Palm Springs before.
Not unless my mother didn't tell me about some other person in our family.
Okay.
Thanks for calling, Millie.
Okay.
518, 10Q, and now in FM stereo on K-Hits 97. Today and tomorrow should hit near 88. Overnight lows down to the middle 60s. 66 now at Civic Center. Dense fog along the coast. 63 out there. Orange County, 64 and more dense fog. Valleys are mostly clear. 69 at 526 on 10Q and K-Hits 97. Hey, we got it in FM now, and it sounds fantastic. I have one of our faithful fans, at least she's been telling me she is, Susan. Good morning, Susan.
Hi.
Susan just woke up.
As I was telling you, I used to get up at 4 and I was wide awake to get you first thing, but I'm just waking up and hearing all this going on. What's happening?
We're in FM stereo now, Susan.
Oh, well, you're in my box on AM.
Oh, well, try it on FM, okay?
I definitely will.
One other thing, Susan.
Yes.
You haven't got me yet, baby. 548, 10Q, and now in stereo on FM at 97.
Hot summer night, feel like a net. I've got to find my baby yet. I need you.
In FM now. K-Hits 97, 551. Charlie Tuna, and now joined by Boyd R.
Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning, Charlie.
Wait a minute.
I'm not feeling all that schizophrenic this morning, but it's kind of that way.
Isn't it freaky?
Oh, hey, we've had our first compliment and our first complaint on the phone.
Yeah.
It reads the same. Hey, you guys sound like an AM station.
Basically, we are and we aren't.
Well,
we're on FM stereo now, too, at 97. By the way, Bobby Morgan's fans out there from K-Hits, the country, what was. Bobby should be in here at 6 o'clock today if he finds his way from the Palomino sometime. Oh, Jim is on the phone, too. Where are you calling from, Jim?
Downey?
Downey? What did you want to know?
I want to know when you're going to walk across my stereo.
Boyd,
well, let's see. I don't know if I can do it in here. Wait a minute. Let me try this.
Let me try and walk in that. Jim, I'm sorry, this room is too cluttered, okay? Let me move some furniture, and then I'll try it after 6.
Hang on just a second. I think if you listen to me, maybe am I moving across your stereo like that now? Is that a left-right phenomenon?
You hear
That's really working. I'm coming in and out, but I don't think I'm changing from
You have
side
got
to
it on
side.
FM now, haven't you?
It's on FM, 97.
Okay. All right, that's where's that?
He's flying right across.
Yeah.
He's flying. Okay.
Master of space and time. I haven't been on FM in quite a while.
I know.
Since yesterday morning, as a matter of fact. No, I'm a 97 FMer all the time.
552.
And it's time to do the thing.
In stereo for the first time, I'll hear it.
Indeed. The harp will sound. From the TenQ newsroom, this is Boyd R. Britton reporting. Fire has swept through a Holiday Inn motel near Cambridge, Ohio. 9 people have been killed, more than 60 sent to local hospitals suffering from various things, including burns and smoke inhalation. All but 4 of the 170 units were occupied in the 2-story motel in east central Ohio.
TenQ on your AM and on FM, we're at Stereo 97. 602, and this is Charlie Tuna. Did anybody feel anything a few minutes ago? It's a big deal, I mean, being on FM, but I didn't expect to shake up the whole city here. K-Hits 97. Now we're on FM, too. Charlie Tuna at 6:05. We'll check here the phone calls and just see exactly what was shaken about 10, 15 minutes ago. According to some people who have called in, we had a little tremor. Los Angeles weather, fair today through tomorrow. Well, why not kick off FM stereo with us with something that's shaken? Late night, early morning, low clouds and fog near the coast is the weather outlook. Slightly warmer, and a high today and tomorrow should be up to 88. It's 66 at Civic Center this morning.
Meet someone new tonight at nights. Laugh and grab their hand. Then spin at the disco, catch the shows, and dance to live rock bands.
TenQ on the AM and on the FM. You can hear us at K-Hits 97. Let me go to the phones here and find out what happened. I think we had a tremor a few minutes ago. Who's this?
I'm Steve from Steve Butler in San Pedro.
Hi, Steve. And you said you felt a big shake out there a few minutes ago?
Lost power. Police have been out running around trying to get the burglar alarms turned off.
In San Pedro?
Yeah.
That's funny. Right here near the Civic Center, downtown L.A., we didn't feel anything.
Yeah, I freaked out, and I called the operator. They were all sitting around grabbing hold of the desk there in Lakewood.
Is that right?
You guys just partying too heavy. That's all that is.
That's right. I mean, it's something to be in FM stereo, but I didn't think everybody would notice us that much, even him. 10Q, K-Hits 97.
Good morning, John.
Good morning.
Lonely?
What?
Lonely?
Yeah, I'm kind of lonely.
Ignored?
What?
Ignored?
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 Not really.
FM is a big step.
Isn't it? K-Hits 97. You got it there?
Drown out, yeah.
Did you feel anything a few minutes ago?
Earthquake?
Yeah?
Slight tremor, but nothing.
Where are you at? What part of the city?
Arcadia.
Arcadia. All right, we got to narrow this down to see where it hit this morning. 10Q, FM 97.
Yeah, Charlie, you weren't by chance referring to the slight tremor we felt at 551, were you?
Well, that must be the one everybody was calling about.
Yeah.
Where are you at? What part of the city?
I'm at Long Beach and on the 7th Freeway in Del Amo.
Did you feel it down there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's our earthquake breakfast then. Coffee and a great big roll. 608, 10Q, and now on FM. Yeah. Stereo. K-Hits 97. Gentleman on the phone here just picked it up. Hi, who is this?
Yeah, this is Andrew Gallup, and I'm in Lawndale.
Yeah.
And at least from what I felt it here, it was a considerable, shake here, and my cassettes got knocked over.
Really?
My bedroom and my milk carton, it was almost empty, but it got knocked over on the table, and this felt like, a little bump in the road there.
That's wild, because I was sitting right here, and I didn't feel a thing in the studio, so this is, I've been through about 2 or 3 earthquakes. The biggest one, of course, I just signed on the air at another station in town back in 71 when that hit.
Oh, yeah, I was up in northern part of Granada Hills then, and we used to live in Fillmore, and
you used to listen to
that one just about threw me out of bed from north to south. So.
Yeah, well, we'll check with Caltech. The only problem is when an earthquake hits at this time of the day, it's hard to get a reading from Caltech right away because they're not in there. I mean, if it's 9 to 5, hey, we'll cover that earthquake in a second for you, but it's tough otherwise.
Yeah, I've been over to Caltech, and they've got things going, but they're just like most businesses, kind of hard to get a hold of them.
Call back during business hours, right?
Right.
All right, we'll try and get a reading on that tremor for you, but obviously we did have one. The phones have just been lit up this morning. It must be our switch to the FM that did it. Thanks for calling.
Sure.
Your last name is Gallup?
Yeah,
Oh, well, this is official. A Gallup poll. Okay, good. On the earthquake. Thank you. 6:13. We have one other special guest. We have the morning breakfast hero coming up in just a second. I have a friend of mine who has been a regular listener of ours for, how long has it been now, Sergio?
It's been 8 years.
8 years. Amazing. This is Sergio, who most of you know is our resident rooster. And I don't know, I guess most roosters are awake now that the sun is starting to come up. Sergio, so we want to have right now our first stereo rooster for our FM 97 listeners who are now joining us. So, thanks, I needed that. Here's the look at morning traffic at And now, the morning breakfast cereal.
Golly, I guess today's the day, isn't it? It's really going to seem funny, though, golly, walking in here Monday morning and not seeing Charlie's smiling, happy face there at the desk.
Tune in again tomorrow for another breakfast cereal. 6:18 on 10Q and K-Hits 97 FM. David, here we are. I try to arrange for everything to let people
I was doing my usual shaky thing at 5:51, so I didn't notice the difference.
blended in, right?
Right.
Also, we are going to be something equally as earth-shaking, cloning probably one of the most famous stars of stage, screen, television, movies. Here at 9 o'clock today, we are going to attempt the first on-air human cloning attempt. And it's one of these things that if you aren't here, you're going to hear people talking about it for years. But it cannot be explained other than to hear it at 9 o'clock.
Be there, be there, be there.
That's right.
This Tuesday.
It is already.
Yeah, and it's the 31st.
Yeah, odd and even today. Things always have been for me, though.
Yeah, well, today is well, I talk about odd and even. 8-year-old Adam Schneider was famous in Richmond, Michigan for once having stuffed 40 watermelon seeds up his nose. However, he also has had a hearing problem for the past 6 years. Doctors cured that the other day by removing a ball bearing from his ear.
Huh?
When the local media came to see Adam, he ran out of the house, fell, and cut his head. Well, there's someone who's been offering $250,000. Apparently, it's the National Enquirer, to Christian Barnard to do a head transplant. He has refused. I don't know who they wanted it
I think
for.
Adam could probably get a job as a radio station general manager.
Yeah. From the 10Q newsroom, good morning. I'm Boyd R. Britton. Typhoon Hope is in the news, bearing down in the South China Sea this morning with 100-mile-an-hour-plus winds as Italian rescue ships picked up 700 more sick and hungry Vietnamese boat people refugees than Malaysia.
Anyway, this is what's going down in the news. So in the meantime, 10Q is moving to 97 FM, and we were talking earlier, Bobby and I, Chris Lane. Chris, you got a few words for your fans out there, because I know they want to hear what's going on.
It's been nice being with them, and they have been so very supportive and beautiful people, and we appreciate them, and if they'll just drop us a card, a letter, we'll let you know where we're going.
Okay, that's the important thing. Bobby wouldn't say, but there aren't too many other places to play country. Now, one other surprise I just got. There is a company called Maxwell's Butter Tarts.
I beg your pardon?
Maxwell's
Butter Tarts.
And Suzanne Summers and her husband, Alan Hamill, are the entrepreneurs of this business.
Entrepreneurs?
And they've sent over a load of butter tarts and a message here I just was handed.
You weren't even up late last night.
From Suzanne, let's see. What does it say? Okay.
You can't read that, Charlie. Not that part. Go down to the second line.
We will miss you. Well, I'm going to be on FM 97. Suzanne will too. If you need some more tarts. I have a phone number we'll call later. How about that? See, Wolfman, Suzanne Summers, right here.
Suzanne Summers,
right.
Charlie Tuna letter, good. Very good.
All right, what we're going to do...
Suzanne Summers writes then, too, right?
That's right. We're going to try and clone Wolfman Jack here. There just isn't enough to go around in just a couple of minutes. 9:07 on 10Q at K-Hits 97 FM. TenQ and K-Hits 97. That's right, we're on FM now, and we'll be...
Tuna and Morgan in the morning.
Right. Never hear that on the same station for a while.
Not for a while anymore.
Charlie, our special guest, too, today, the world-famous Wolfman Jack is here. Come on over here, Wolf.
It's a pleasure to be here with you, Charlie.
You've got...
Oh, I tell you, I just love you. I want to bite your ear again.
What do you got coming up? You got a TV thing, a special coming up, don't you, pretty soon, anyway?
Well, you got to be sure to go see my new movie called Spaced Out, you know. It's about these two giant bullfrogs who come down from outer space and teach everybody how to smoke dope. You know, it's
Wait a minute. We're on FM, all right?
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. And then, of course, there's the Disco Music Awards show going to be on, let me see, the 20th of August. That's Monday night about 8 o'clock here in L.A.
Okay. Well, we want to try and clone you because you do so many things, man. I mean, you're on American Forces Radio with me, and you're on the a syndication around the country. People hear you all over the world. You're in movies. You're on television. And there just doesn't seem to be enough Wolfman Jack to go around. So we wanted...
I don't think there's enough.
We wanted to try and pull off the world's first human cloning experience. You just step back a second.
All right, I'm going to stand right over here, Charlie.
And let's see if this works.
I feel it now.
It's coming on.
Oh!
Oh, Charlie, I want to tell you what a pleasure it is to be with you this morning, man.
I don't believe it.
I've been listening to you for about 25 years, man. And,
I don't believe it. He looks just like me.
I think he's better looking almost.
This is a little weird. Would you guys get me some clothes? It's cold in here and I'm naked. And somebody put a monkey bite on my ankle, man. You gotta get that thing fixed. This machine of yours, Charlie, is something else.
You like that?
I'm gonna send him out with all the ugly girls I know. I get rid of them really fast.
Wait a minute, you're interrupting yourself.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna do this whole thing in Japanese in a few minutes. I'm TenQ, man. Charlie, I want to tell you something. Thank you for creating me, man. By the way, who
finally take somebody and stick him in that chair, and I can go to the Bahamas or something. You know,
take a break. I am at your service. You understand?
Well, thank you. You're not gonna...
TenQ and K-Hits with Tuna and Morgan in the morning.
He came from somewhere back in long ago. The sound of the fool don't see, trying hard to recreate what had yet to be created. Love can come and love can go.
TenQ, Charlie Tuna, Wolfman Jack, Bob Morgan, all on TenQ and K-Hits 97 FM. Now, our switchboard operator just sent up a puff of smoke downstairs, or the switchboard did.
She's been sending up a puff of smoke for 10 years, man. It's nothing new.
What's happening right now? Let me explain this one more time, because we couldn't say anything about it because of gray flannel suits, basically, until 9 o'clock this morning. But what's going to happen at noon today, KTNQ, 10Q AM, 1020, is going to be a Spanish language radio station. We'll be gone, all of us at 10Q, and it's
in the toilet.
Toilet. In the toilet.
Thank you for putting that in perspective. Wolfman and his clone put that in the right perspective. But in the meantime, K-Hits 97 FM is where you'll find us. K-Hits Country is out to pasture right now. It's about the only way I can explain it, right, Bob?
Yeah.
And they're the greatest fans in the world. The country.
I love your choice of words there.
Yeah. Well, I thought, I'm a country boy way back when. But
Kearney, Nebraska.
Kearney, Nebraska. In the meantime, though, K-Hits 97 will become 10Q basically on FM. So that's where they can find Boyd and myself every morning, and they'll find Dave Sebastian middays and Jack and the Gorilla in the afternoon. And Leather Lou Richards at night, and Nancy Plum all night. So
everyone should spend at least 30 seconds.
And in about a month, the FM will go Russian.
Yeah, right.
Spanish AM and a Russian FM. Gonna be terrific here today.
You babe.
All right, now Wolfman is here. This is a perfect opportunity because we got one of the spots that Wolf always works out at, and we're going to have Wolfman and his clone tell you about it coming up.
Meet someone new tonight at nights, laugh and grab their hand. Then spin at the disco, catch the shows, and dance to live rock bands. It's fun to find that special face, hidden in this special place. You catch the fireworks after dark, to match the fireworks in your heart. Meet someone new tonight at nights, ride wild rides and talk nights, talk. Meet someone new tonight at nights, ride wild rides and talk nights, talk.
Oh, we're also going to run in a Spanish translation for this. All right. Take it, Wolf.
Oh, just ride as many rides as you want.
As many times as you want.
That's very firm.
All for only one price.
Toda la semana.
It's a special unlimited use ticket.
That's very firm.
Now available day and night at Knott's. Get all the rides, the fireworks, rock, disco, dancing. Plus this Friday and Saturday night, Dick Clark. How come he ain't here?
La venganza de los
Rockin', good old rock and roll star Dick Clark with his guests.
El Corfu.
Bo Diddley.
Todo el mundo.
Bunch of rounds. Freddie Cannon.
I'm not very far.
It's all yours with a special unlimited use tickets at Knott's. Oh, bar.
919. TenQ. And we're moving to KHTZ 97 FM.
Oh, right away. Get on it.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. We are family. I got all my sisters with
TenQ. KHTZ 97, 923. Charlie Tuna. And Wolfman Jack and his clones.
I'm going to have a stroke.
We got 3 guys here. You want to talk to any of them? 520 WINS.
Rock and roll, baby.
The Valleys.
Oh, goodness sakes.
Orange County 977 1020. Reeling in the years, man.
Your everlasting summer, you can see it fading fast. So you grab a piece of something that you think is gonna last. Well, you wouldn't even know a diamond if you held it in your hand. The things you think are precious, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time.
TenQ. KHTZ 97. Sergio, how do we say that now in Spanish? Do you know? Well, hold it.
Turn this down.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sergio.
Bien, amigos, únicamente para anunciarles que a principios de las 12 del mediodía de hoy estaremos en todos Los Ángeles de California en español para todos los amigos que nos escuchan en el área de Los Ángeles. En español para todos ustedes.
Yeah. Okay. 928. Wolfman and his clone here in the studio. And we got some people who want to talk to us. Can you turn down your radio first of all? Because we're getting all sorts of people listening all of a sudden. All right? Okay, turn. You got them. All right. Hello?
They're off all the way, man. Oh, are we dead?
Who's this?
Hello?
Hi, who is this?
This is Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is a first all the way around.
What do you
I'm a
mean?
veteran. I've been listening to you for more than 10 years. And this is the first time you ever told us where you were going. We call you up every day and tell you where to go, and now you're telling us where you're going.
Well, we know where Charlie's going. Understand what I mean?
What I want to know is how do you get all those people in that little room, Charlie?
It's worse than the radio.
Congratulations, and now I don't have to put on my bloodhound suit this weekend.
We all sweet and greasy, dear. Just slide among each other, you know what I mean?
We use margarine.
That's how we all fit in the studio.
That's like having a Mazzola party. You know?
We get a little olive oil if you'd like some.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right, follow me.
In your ear, baby.
Another one. Monica?
Hello.
Hi, Monica.
How you doing?
Oh, Monica.
Hi, Monica.
Hello, Monica.
Yes. Hello,
You
Monica.
crazy people. I just wanted to say that I think you're going to be even better on FM.
Thank
The
you.
only reason I get up in the morning.
Monica.
And I just love you all to death. And I think it's going to be even better.
Monica. Monica, are you there?
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
Is your little peachy sweet?
929. And you can't change. You can change stations, though, man. TenQ is going to FM 97. K-Hits. Listen for it.
Honey, I'll always love you. I promise to always love you. 'Cause I think the whole world of you, and you can't change that.
TenQ at K-Hits 97 FM.
Oh!
932. Charlie Tuna, Wolfman Jack, his clone, and Sergio. All in the same little radio.
Hey! Can't buy body died, man. I tell you, man, just before I came over, I had my whole bad body dipped in lukewarm Clearasil. Oh! I'm feeling really good, and I'm feeling sexy. I don't know. That clothes made getting uglier all the time.
She sits alone, waiting for suggestions. She's so nervous, going
97 FM.
We got the rooster and the wolf and the tuna. And the clone. And the clone.
938.
Buenos días.
Oh, man, buenos dias to you.
All right, let me explain one more time because listeners got to be a little confused out there as to what's coming down.
Why?
It's radio, man.
Oh.
What's happening at noon today?
A las 12 del mediodía.
Thank you, Sergio. At noon today, go ahead and repeat me. I'm redundant like that. TenQ is going to be strictly on FM. We are moving everything, the lock, stock, barrel, and burritos, over to the FM.
And don't forget the olive oil.
And 9FM.
Su radio estación preferida, la TenQ. Muchas gracias. Buen provecho.
You'll be able to hear Dodger baseball in Spanish right here.
This is the man that brings our food on the truck at 10 o'clock.
All right. 12 o'clock noon
The
today.
man that brings you disco buns.
10Q becomes Spanish. And 10Q moves to KHTZ 97. That's where you can hear all of us, only on FM, starting at noon today. FM 97, that's the spot you want
That's
to
a
pick
good
up.
hour, man. I'm glad they picked that hour because I couldn't hack it.
Hey, you know, Charlie, we also brought here with us one of the greatest disc jockeys in South Africa. Stan Katz is here.
Is
Say
he?
hello, Stan.
Stan?
Ongawa.
All right.
Ongawa, you know what I mean?
I got some people on the phone here,
Watch
too.
out for the spears,
All
man. They're
right.
dangerous.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Joy.
Hi, Joy. How you doing?
Fine.
You got a problem, you said, though?
Yes, I've got a terrible problem.
What's the problem?
What am I supposed to do without my morning breakfast cereal?
Why?
It's like going without breakfast.
You mean, you only have an AM?
Yes, I only have an AM radio.
Well, I tell you what,
2 AM radios.
one in the house and one in the car, huh?
Hey, Charlie, I'll tell you what. Get her phone number, and then you can call her every morning, leave the phone off the hook. She can hear you on the phone.
Better yet, Joy, we were explaining earlier, some people said you can do it yourself almost. Get an FM adapter for your car. They only cost like $25-30 at a store, Builders, I was told, Radio Shack.
Put that on the log, man.
Yeah, some of the others. And you can pick one of those up, put them in, and bingo, you got FM in your car. And an FM radio for your home, they are down, I think, to $10 to $20.
Go to the swap meet.
Joy.
Go to the swap meet, too, as
Joy,
Sergio says.
Joy, are you there?
Uh-huh.
Joy, listen to me. Get up close to your radio. Get your ear pinned right. Are you up close to your radio, baby?
My clone does all my
Get up there
bits,
right
you know
close to
that?
your radio.
I can't say nothing.
You got your hot little ear up there by the radio?
Yeah.
Listen carefully. You ready?
Yeah.
TenQ, Blondie, TenQ at KHTZ 97. I got to use that. We're on FM now.
Charlie.
944.
Mayor Sam here.
Wait. Did you bring with you
Nixon's innocent.
Did you bring with you the coroner with our? We have
Yes,
an autopsy
just a moment, let me
to
go get
perform
it.
here a
Ellis.
moment. He's over here and.
Yes, good morning, Charlie.
Good morning, the coroner
Tom
here.
Noguchi here. You
And
can call me Tom.
We have to perform this autopsy first of all on the.
We have a paper here. I come to work this morning. Find a dead radio station on Western Avenue. We have 3 investigators. They say a terrible case of formatitis, not ephemeral. That's any questions?
Well, you found it. What's going to happen to it? Are you going to?
We have a hard time getting in the back of a wagon.
Well, it's here and
deteriorated everything.
So we are sort of resuscitating it to FM contemporary music. Is about.
Be assured, Charlie, that the office of the coroner will perform autopsy, find out what's wrong.
And
we find a couple of bullets.
18 with a bullet.
It's not funny, Charlie.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
This is coroner's press conference. We have many dignified people here. You laugh.
Yeah.
It's a terrible situation.
You're right. I shouldn't be laughing at this point.
United's fantastic, fabulous flying fares.
United Airlines presents New York for just $108. No restrictions, but all the trimmings.
Bring on the duck or the steak, whichever you choose. There's even entertainment and a hot towel for you.
United's famous ocean-to-ocean service. First-class extras in coach for $108.
Pack up your suitcase, zip up your bag. This could be the biggest savings you've ever had.
United's ocean-to-ocean service to New York. You wouldn't expect it for $108, but you get it with
United's fantastic.
United's most fantastic.
United's most fantastic, fabulous flying fare.
Fantastic.
United's most fantastic, fabulous flying fare. By the friendly skies.
United gives you 3 nonstops to Kennedy and 2 nonstops to Newark.
Where?
Newark.
Newark.
Every day. Call your travel agent.
Okay.
Go to Newark.
All right. You like
I
the...
like going to Cleveland. You know?
How come he's eating the donut and I taste it?
These are great donuts, I gotta tell you, Charlie.
Those
I get all the
are
pain.
those donuts or Suzanne Summers butter tarts over there?
Watch your step.
All right. We got a doctor on the phone here. We had the
butter tart.
autopsy. Hello, Dr. Brower.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Charlie.
This is one of the regulars on the show. How you doing?
Well, I'm fine. I'm glad I found you again.
Yeah, we left a little trail of breadcrumbs this time, so you'll be able to follow us.
Yeah, I know the Wolfman's there, too, so I imagine you left some wolf hair trail, too.
Well, how you doing, Doctor?
I'm fine, Wolfman Jack. By golly, I've been knowing you and listening to you practically ever since you were a little fella.
A little fella? Oh. I was never a little fella.
Doctor,
Younger is what I meant.
You're going to follow this whole staff of TenQ to the FM, right?
Oh, yeah, I got you on my little FM station right now.
You're going to need him.
Thank you for calling, Doc Brower. You're the chiropractor, so we'll send Wolfman over. He's got a bad back. He won't tell me why, though.
I can guess.
TenQ and KHTZ 97 FM as my life flashes before my eyes.
Here's to you until we meet again.
Wolfman Jack and his clone here. And Wolfman, I got to thank you because the Wolfman doesn't get out of the rack this early for anything, right?
Well, I'd say it was my pleasure. You know, I signed off with Robert W., and I signed off with Charlie Tuna. I want to tell everybody, too, Charlie's doing big things now, man. Syndicated all over the world. And don't worry about Charlie, got plenty of money. Yeah? ain't nothing bothering Charlie Tuna. He's just going to be all right.
Just follow me to...
signing off with the other Morgan.
That's right, Bob Morgan.
Yes, we got Bob Morgan here this morning.
All right, Bob.
Morgan in the morning.
Morgan in the morning.
Turn it over to you. Any last words for the K-Hits country?
Yeah, Sinflowers. No, I just want to thank everybody for listening for the past...
Anybody want to keep TenQ on the air, bring money down to the station right away.
No, it's gone. It's new. It's gone.
Big brown paper bags. I'll wait here for you.
It's gone. Noon today. It's gone.
No, if anybody, any program directors are listening, Chris Lane needs a job. And you know, this is it after what?
You're
67?
going to work for the railroad, right?
Yeah, I'm going to work for Amtrak.
Are you?
No. No. What is it? 67. So it's what? 12.
12 years.
12 years I've been here.
Yeah.
So
that's as long as I've been in L.A. 12 years.
Yeah. And
I'm going to miss
been
you.
a real gas, and I'm going to go downstairs now and collect my $300,000 severance and go cash it and buy a boat.
All right.
As one of the people who was asked to come invent TenQ,
Yeah.
and this is the place I've been longer than any place
Boyd R.
else, I'd
Britton.
just like
Oh,
to say...
Boyd, I love you.
Yeah.
Give me a kiss, Boyd R. Britton. I love you. I love you.
Well, like the Wolfman and his clone, TenQ has been righteous, and I will see you on the other dial.
You're a good
FM.
man, Boyd R. Britton.
FM 97. That's where you find
I
us.
wonder if I can get him to change the signs around the station here. Instead of KGBS, call it the next station it's going to be.
Del Taco, your burritos are hot stuff.
Hot stuff.
Del Taco makes 4 kinds of burritos.
Hot stuff.
A soft, tender flour tortilla.
Hot stuff.
Wrapped around refried beans, cheddar cheese, and other good things. Hot stuff.
Our beautiful burritos, tasty tacos, and tempting tostadas are all made fresh right before your eyes.
And
Del Taco, under the big orange sign of the sun.
Hot stuff.
You can have your burrito hot or mild.
Hot stuff. And with or without meat. Hot stuff.
Try 4 kinds. You'll love them all.
It's our California flavor, the freshest taste around. At Del Taco, the hottest place in town. Hot stuff.
At Del Taco, your hot stuff.
Hot stuff. Hot stuff.
Del Taco can make you a football trivia expert with the 1979 Rams Media Guide. 144 pages of fan facts and player stats. Yours for $1 participating Del Tacos. 9:55. Mama can't buy you love, but you can buy a radio station. Dave Sebastian coming up in just about 5 minutes. I got one more song after this to say goodbye on AM with. And follow this thing, FM 97. TenQ, Mama Can't Buy You Love, and KHTZ 97 FM, 9:58. And this is the point in the show I really didn't look forward to, because it's the last time I get to say TenQ on AM, because from now on you'll be able to hear me starting tomorrow morning only on KHTZ FM 97. And just as a parting note here, I'd just like to say a special thank you to our general manager, Jeff Williams, and Jim Conley, our program director, and Store Broadcasting. Because I've been in radio now about 2 decades, ever since I was around 14 years old. And this is the first time I've had the opportunity to tell people where the next stop is going to be. And I just want to say a thank you from Charlie Tuna to them on my behalf. And I thought of all sorts of things you could say and leave the listeners with. And it's right going to your own funeral, though, because I'm really not leaving you. We're just moving everything to FM 97. Dave Sebastian is coming up next. And rather than get maybe sentimental with words, I'd rather do it with music. This is from me to you, all the listeners of TenQ and the new FM.
There are places I remember all my life.
Congratulations, Charlie. KTNQ, KHTZ Los Angeles, TenQ, and in stereo on KHTZ 97. We will rock you!
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big
Get until noon to what's going to be happening on TenQ. The name of the artist is Patrick Hernandez. This is KHTZ 97 FM. KHTZ 97 FM and TenQ with Lobo. Good morning, I'm Dave Sebastian. It's 11:27. TenQ at noon becomes all Spanish all the time, so tune it to FM 97.
I knew that I had better play it cool when I was falling in love.
TenQ, KHTZ 97, where were you when I was falling in love? That's Lobo. I'm Dave Sebastian. 11:29 with Anita Ward and Ring My Bell. You know, the FM dial has really needed a good rock and roll radio station for a long time. The industry's been talking about it. People on the street have been talking about it. People on the beach have been talking about it. It's finally going to happen today at noon on 97 FM. I'm Dave Sebastian. That's Anita Ward and Ring My Bell. I remember when this station first started, TenQ, when it first came on the air as TenQ, rock and roll, on December 26, 1977, I believe it was. 77, 78, 79? Yeah, I think it was 77. I was working at another radio station in town, and I was trying to get employed here, you see, and I used to call the programming department all the time, trying to talk to the then program director, Jimmy Fox, and there was a young lady that used to intercept his calls, sort of the John Dean of the programming department here, Maria Polivka. Maria Polivka is now employed by Butterfly Records, and she was nice enough to send us over a Magnum. No, not the Clint Eastwood type. The Foster Brooks type. 10Q, K-Hits 97. I'm Dave Sebastian. It's 11:37 this morning. If you really want to know how this all came about, be listening to about 10 minutes to noon. I'm going to try to give you a month-by-month display of what went on at 10Q. There's Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Love was all we could do. We were young and we knew in our eyes.
Wind and Fire, After the Love Is Gone. On K-Hits 97. Good afternoon. Boy, it feels like afternoon. I feel so good with this kind of music in stereo. In my headset, it just, 20 minutes before noon. I'm Dave Sebastian. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to give you a rundown over the last year, what has sort of transpired here at 10Q Radio in Los Angeles and K-Hits Radio in Los Angeles and KLVE Radio in Los Angeles. And I'm going to try to give you an idea as to all the inner workings and things that went on within the company and within the building at 10Q Radio. That's in about 10 minutes from right now.
Pink Lady, from the country that gave you cars, cameras, and kabuki. Here is Pink Lady, the greatest gift of all, from Japan with love. Pink Lady, dancing into the hearts of America with their debut album, Pink Lady. On Elektra Records, in association with Curb Records.
Sponsored by Paul Drew Enterprises.
Someone new tonight at nights, laugh and grab their hand. Then spin out the disco, catch the shows, and dance to live rock bands. It's fun to find that special face, hidden in a special place. Catch the fireworks after dark, to match the fireworks in your heart. Meet someone new tonight at nights, ride wild rides and talk nuts, talk. Meet someone new tonight at nights, ride wild rides and talk nuts, talk.
Ride as many rides as you want, as many times as you want, all for one low price. It's the special unlimited use ticket now available at Knott's day and night. Get all the rides, the fireworks, rock and disco dancing, plus this Friday and Saturday night, Dick Clark's Good Old Rock and Roll, starring Dick Clark with his guests Bo Diddley, the Shirelles, Freddie Cannon, and it's all yours with a special unlimited use ticket at Knott's. And the Child Care Referral Service will help you find a child care program that gives you peace of mind. Their services are free, and parents are referred only to licensed family care homes. Call the Joint Center for Community Studies for more details. This is K-Hits 97, broadcasting also on the AM dial with 10Q. Lee Michaels. Been 40 days since I don't know when. K-Hits 97 and 10Q. I'm Dave Sebastian. It's 11:46 in Southern California. And on the telephone I have with me a fellow that I started to work with and I met for the first time the day we started to work together on a radio station. And a lot of people have sort of forgotten, I guess, at times that we started the same day at another radio station here in town, right, MG?
That's right.
MG Kelly on the telephone with me. And what station was that? I think
that was KHTZ.
Oh, yeah. That was KHTZ. And you outstayed me there. I left and moved over to another station in town, one sort of to our back door here.
Which one was that now?
That one I truly want, I do forget.
Yeah, well, you know.
And I worked there for a while, and then you ended up over here.
Yeah, I was over there. There's no doubt about that.
And definitely, I outlasted you here.
Yeah, is this a sad day at 10Q or what?
No, it's kind of an exciting day at 10Q, actually.
Does everybody know what's going on?
You mean the employees? Yeah, they finally...
No, I mean the listeners, man.
No, the employees, yeah, they finally told us all yesterday.
Oh, did they?
No, actually, they, meaning the corporate moogles, I guess. No, actually, the listeners have been finding out since 5 o'clock this morning.
Uh-huh.
That was the first chance we had.
So 10Q is going away.
10Q is actually slipping away into the sea.
I got to tell you, man, in all my career radio, 10 years, I had the best time at 10Q. There was no doubt about that. And I think that's where I hit my peak and had the most fun. And I'm really, you know, it is kind of sad in a way when something that good just kind of goes away. But you're going to put it all together on the FM anyway, right?
K-Hits 97 FM.
So, you know, there's not a lot who all they're staying. I mean, everybody really from 10Q is moving over to the other band.
The
other spectrum.
That's right.
The other dimension.
The entire staff is moving over, actually. Charlie,
everyone is.
Myself,
Charlie?
Jackson, that's right, Charlie Tuna, myself, Jackson Armstrong, Leather Lou, the fellow that replaced M.G. Kelly. Well, I don't know if we could say replaced you, but yeah. I mean, no one can replace M.G. Kelly, right?
Well, no, he took my job. I mean, no, he came in there when I left, in other words.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying, yeah.
And Nancy Plum is going to be playing contemporary music, rock and roll, 10Q type style music on FM 97, like the rest of us.
There's nothing wrong with that, so really we're not losing anything. Just
actually,
kind of a move.
Actually, we're gaining another, well, what could you call it?
Position.
Very good.
Of course.
What do you have coming up? The reason you left was...
Well, the reason I left was the acting started picking up, and I started doing some films. I'm doing a film right now with Linda Blair called Roller Boogie, which will be coming out in November. And
yeah, I auditioned for that part.
Oh, you did?
And they said they needed someone real sleazy to do it.
They picked me.
They said, you're too clean cut, Dave.
And I got a Luke Grant episode coming on pretty soon, and a syndicated show that'll be in the works that you'll be hearing about, different things like that. But enough about that. We're here to say goodbye to 10Q, and I'd just like to say to everybody, really, I had a great time working at the Q. I still think it gave me something, because that was the only station I worked at when I ever won Radio Personality of the Year, and the Q had a lot to do with that. And one reason I left was because I had made that, and I said, well, I ain't going down from here, so I'll just bow out. You know?
Yeah. Well, thank you for being with us on the last day of 10Q, MG. You're certainly a part of 10Q Radio. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Los Angeles, I love you.
Here's Barbara for you.
I gotta thank my lucky stars.
Hey, hits 97 10Q. I'm Dave Sebastian. That's Barbara Streisand and Main Event. It's oh, this is the longer version. Isn't that funny? Oh well, little idiosyncrasies of radio. You see, this wasn't a stereo version yesterday, nor the 4 or 5 weeks before that we played it, but now it's a stereo version. They put together a longer version for us. That's Barbara Streisand and Main Event. It's 11:54, and that means, well, normally we would say 10Q with 55 minutes of music this hour. Well, 10Q with 6 minutes left. And Jim Conley has joined me. Jim Conley is the program director at 10Q Radio.
Hi, Dave.
Hello, Jim. And
how are you today?
I'm just fine. And we are going to sort of try to give the folks an idea as to what went on in the last year here at 10Q Radio and how this all transpired. About August 10th, 1978.
That's my understanding. August 10th of last year, the company that owns this radio station decided that it would be in the best interest of the company to sell the radio station to get those dollars to invest in some other properties that they had in mind. And
so it went on the block in August of 78.
August of 78, and I guess a matter of 3 or 4 weeks after that point, we learned that some folks in town were interested in buying the radio station.
And they were the current owners of KLVE 106 FM.
Here in town, yeah.
And,
which is a Spanish-speaking
that's right.
FM radio station. That is their forte. They know how to program and serve the Spanish community in Los Angeles, and
of which there is quite a
huge population, and there is a need for a radio station the size of 10Q to effectively serve that audience. So, to make a long story longer, what happened was that when somebody decides to buy a radio station, it's not quite like buying a house. You get your loan approved and you go down and close. We have the Federal Communications Commission in Washington, who licenses every radio station in the country. They have to review all of the facts pertinent to the transfer, to the sale, and decide whether it's in the best interests of the public for the sale to be consummated.
Providing that they can provide to the public, to the listening audience, another service, because that's really the main reason we're here, is to serve the public, not to entertain so much, but to serve.
Well, entertaining is a form of serving, but that, along with that goes news and public service and public affairs and all the other things that you hear in addition to the music, like weather and Boyd Britton in the morning. But anyway, the FCC carefully reviewed the situation, and it's a rather lengthy period of time between the time that the sale is first announced and the time that that the FCC decides, okay, it's okay for you guys to sell your radio station to these other folks.
They sort of, as the new prospective owners, have to prove that they can provide for the community.
They have to do extensive interviewing of community leaders in the city to determine what the problems are of their community, and to plan and provide to the FCC proof of their ability to provide programming to help solve those needs, and at least talk about the problems and get them out in the open and call them issues and so forth. Anyway, all of this paperwork was filed with the FCC. It's about a year-long process, and
now all along we at TenQ Radio knew it was inevitable that we were going off the air as TenQ Radio this entire year.
For a year we've known that we wouldn't be around,
but we didn't know exactly when it would happen. The entire staff was sort of not in a turmoil, but in a situation where they didn't know exactly when someone would pull the plug on us. And now finally we've decided, Store Broadcasting, along with the programming department and the management department, Jeff Williams included, the manager of TenQ Radio and K-Hits Radio, we've decided to take the excellent sound that we have on TenQ Radio to the FM band.
Because it's a winner. Because we've been successful in the light of possibly one of the most adverse situations any radio station can operate under, that is knowing that you're going away. We have been successful. We have won. We have beat our AM Top 40 competition, subject to qualifications and whatever survey you look at. But at any rate, we've been successful. The sound will continue on FM, KHTZ, FM 97. We're going to call it K-Hits 97. Everybody that's on TenQ will be on K-Hits, and everybody's welcome to come on over.
So within moments from now, we will be on the FM dial only.
All of us on and off the air here at TenQ have been working hard to bring a little fun and a lot of rock and roll into your life. We enjoy doing it. You've listened. You've made TenQ one of the most popular radio stations in Los Angeles. We're grateful, and we'd like to do one thing more for you. We're going to take that energy, that excitement, that music, all of the good things that made TenQ, and move everything to FM stereo. From this time onward, TenQ, as you know it, will be no more. From this moment onward, the people who brought you LA's original rock and roll radio station will be bringing you LA's newest rock and roll radio station, K-Hits, at 97.1 on your FM dial. K-Hits, LA's only all-hits radio station, in stereo. In stereo. All the excitement, all the music, all the fun on K-Hits 97, in stereo. K-Hits. KHTZ, LA's only all-hits radio station. Move right along with us to K-Hits 97 FM. K-Hits 97 FM. K-Hits 97 FM. We're taking our first step right now.
This is KTNQ, KHTZ, Los Angeles.
We're taking our first step right now.
This is KTNQ, KHTZ, Los Angeles.
We welcome you to a new broadcast journey. Muy buenas tardes.